Hello everyone, this is Taria, Goddess of Earth. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. I know I am. So, we are on the Knight of Wands, alright? So, this is a really exciting energy right here, okay? You know, this knight is full of passion, full of enthusiasm, ready to take on the world, okay? Ready to go after his heart's true desires right here. Alright, so let's dive in and see what the Rider-Waite Tarot has to say about it. All right. Here we go. Knight of Wands. You are like this knight. The card emphasizes your serenity, your sovereignty, and also your masculine attributes. You have and develop a masterful, holistic way of dealing with the fiery spirits of life. You need all your determination as a human being, ready to invest a great deal and achieve success. It says underneath the picture right here, a hotspur, a hothead, or a benefactor who brings life into the desert. All right, spiritual experience. Take up the search. Get through a lean period. Cope. Remain true to yourself. Achieve. As the card of the day. Your light is needed where the darkness is deepest. That is where you will find worthwhile tasks that will demand and also develop your full powers. Now is the time. For love and relationships. Taking on full responsibility and control brings the promise of happiness in matters of love. For success and happiness, refine your powers of observation and participation. Your intuition and insights will tell you which limits need to be overstepped and which not, okay? Now, I will tell you this much. With the Knight of Wands, you most definitely, okay, want to make sure that you don't get so caught up in the excitement with what you're going after that you could overlook anything, all right? And it's going to be very important for you to listen to your intuition and trust in it. All right. Now we're going to do the Tarot Bible. Okay, here's the key words. You guys might want to write these down. This is the one that has the key phrases as well. All right, key words. Impetuous, daring, impatient, passionate. Key phrases. Gift of the gab but bragging. Self-assured but vain. Charming but insensitive. Seductive but lustful. Enthusiastic but makes empty promises. Accomplished but exaggerates truth. Loves to be loved but hates to be possessed. Likes to depart but not to arrive. Adventurous and daring but restless and unreliable. So you see, I always tell you guys, like when we're on like the Knight of Pentacles, I always tell you the Knight of Pentacles is that energy of whatever the Knight of Pentacles sets off to do, he will get it done. He will achieve it. He will not have overlooked anything, and everything will be done right, and it's realistic. Now, when you have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, they have a tendency to flake, okay? And so that's something you want to keep in mind when you're reading about the knights, or they show up in a reading, okay? Because a lot of times they cannot be, it's not that they can't be trusted, they're just undependable, okay, at times. All right. As you can see from the key words and key phrases, the Knight of Wands represents extremes of energy. These traits can be seen as either positive or negative, depending on your situation. For example, we tend to admire someone who is accomplished, but despise someone who exaggerates the truth or tells little white lies. Yet sometimes the truth needs to be exaggerated or a little white lie told to help a process unfold or to serve the needs of the other without hurting them. It is all about our personal perception of the quality surrounding the word and how we experience it ourselves. Remember that when you draw the Knight of Wands, this is all about vivacity, adventure, and action. If in the you now position, it is time to be a little reckless. Be passionate about life. Don't fear your restlessness. Do something with it. Express your daring streak and try something different. It might also refer to a knight in shining armor who comes dashing into your life without a thought for who you are, but who is just there to show off, brag, or seduce you. There is often a strong physical attraction to the opposite sex when you draw this card in the current or future positions. In the blockage position, the card can mean that either you are totally infatuated with a heartbreaker, someone who won't be tied down, or you are involved in a sexual relationship that may fizzle out as fast as it began. Equally, your own hot-blooded desire for sexual or romantic conquest is dealing out the wrong kind of lovers. In any issue or question that doesn't refer to relationships, you aren't thinking things through. You are too impulsive or insensitive to the heart of the matter. As a future outcome card, be prepared for some excitement in the future. Travel, adventurous, or footloose and fancy-free individuals come charging into your life. Make way for both extremes of energy that the Knight of Wands represents and simply enjoy. Okay? All right. All right, so now we're going to do the tarot for beginners. Okay, let's see what we've got. All right, Knight of Wands. The astrology, okay, is Scorpio and Sagittarius. Key words. Excuse me. Impassioned, enthusiastic, inspired. The Knight of Wands may be the most impassioned card in the entire deck. The Knight oscillates between desire, inspiration, anger, and enthusiasm. Nothing, it seems, puts a damper on their enthusiasm. This card describes you or someone in your life who is habitually or currently ambitious, enthusiastic, or inspired. The Knight of Wands indicates a time of energy and direction. Desire, sexuality, and fervent work on creative projects defines your days. If the Knight of Wands faces another card in the spread, the card it faces can indicate the object or realm where the Knight of Wands places their energy. Interesting. All right, so the symbolism here, you guys. The flames right here are red feathers, okay, that's on his helmet there. Represents fire, passion, desire, energy, and drive. Now, the pyramids in the background, cultural, spiritual, and creative achievement. And the salamanders on his tunic right there, okay? Fire, spiritual resilience. All right. Okay, now the favorite one. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. All right, you guys. Keywords. Adventure, travel, excitement, movement, restlessness. In the tarot, knights are traditionally shown on horseback armor, like the knights of old. Some decks call them princes or knaves. The Mother Piece deck calls them sons. Knights are messengers and travelers. The Knight of Wands is an energetic young man, sometimes seated on a rearing horse, and he appears to be ready to ride off into the wild blue yonder, or perhaps to a jousting match. In a reading, the knight may signify an actual person. If so, he's a lively, fun-loving adventurer, a daredevil, perhaps an athlete. Now it says, oh, in parentheses here, a horse of a different color. The Knight of Wands reminds us of the days when knights jousted with wooden rods, practicing for battle. Different decks portray the knight's horse in different colors. Reddish gold in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, black in the Thoth Tarot, and the color holds symbolic meaning. Often the animal charges, prances, or rears up on its back legs to depict the gusto represented by this card. When the Knight of Wands appears, he brings good news. Sometimes he represents a trip or relocation. Some sort of movement or activity is afoot of a happy kind. If the Knight represents a real person, he's a good-natured and likable chap, generous of spirit, idealistic, and a loyal friend. In a reading about money, he suggests a fortunate opportunity is on the horizon and or a financial change is coming. You may receive money unexpectedly, or the card may advise you to take a financial risk. In a reading about work, the Knight may represent a promotion or a transfer to another locale, company. He can also point to a business trip in the near future. If you asked about love, this Knight indicates an enthusiastic and enjoyable affair, but don't expect it to last. Have fun, but realize your partner is a free spirit who doesn't like commitments. Okay? All right. I always say he's going after his heart's true desire. He's following what he's passionate about, what he wants, what he desires. Okay? Wait, that didn't take very long. It's going to take me a minute to upload this, though. And I'm fixing to do the Mars ritual oil, so you guys will have that up to today. All right, I love y'all. We will be back here tomorrow with the Queen of Wands. All right, and I tell you what, I love the Queen of Wands. Well, the King of Wands, I'm sure all of y'all already know by now. The King of Wands is my favorite king, okay, in the deck. It's just that, and so is the Queen. It's just that passion, that go-getter energy. It's that, you know, I'm not going to get distracted. I'm not going to let anybody get in my way of what it is that I'm going after. And having the self-confidence, okay, and just going for it. Just going for it. I love it. All right, you guys. I will see you later on. Bye-bye, everyone.